Welcome back, trainers. So in this video, I have something pretty exciting. We're going to be using Cynthia's set of Pokemon in the Master League to see how many times we can win in one set. So what I decided was, okay, Cynthia has the most viable Pokemon for me, the Garchomp, the Togekiss. I did have to invest in that secondary move for my Glaceon, which doesn't have the best IV, so that kind of stung a little bit. I could have went with Milotic, I could have went with Roserade or Spiritomb or Gastrodon, or even Lucario for that matter. Lucario is actually going to be pretty good, but I didn't want too much weak to charm, and I also wanted a little bit of coverage for the weaknesses, and it kind of just worked out. Roserade is fantastic with Razor Leaf, but the thing is, the only kind of water types you're going to really be seeing is going to be Kyogre. Yes, there's a few ground types, but you're still going to have to look out for that. Nonetheless, I decided to go with these three Pokemon, so I will issue this challenge to you guys, the Gym Leader and the Champion Challenge, in which you're just going to pick a set of Pokemon that they do have from whatever main series games. You go ahead and go over to Bulbapedia, look up the Gym Leader, look up the Champion, or an Elite Four member, and then you can go ahead and pick whatever Pokemon they do have, and then just go and battle them in the Master League. It's fun. I enjoyed this. I've been testing out Garchomp. We all know Togekiss is great. Now this just pushed me into the limit of using Glaceon, and folks, it was looking great. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at these battles. So I initially was thinking to start off with Togekiss. I was like, okay, what if I run into a Metagross and then I have to switch into, say, a Glaceon? They're just going to be able to counter me with something, right? Like a Melmetal. So I just decided to go in there with Glaceon. Because the Icy Wind is going to be lowering their attack, I will be able to at least just do that and then force them to switch as well if they did counter switch me. So right off the bat, we do have a great lead. They're going to be going into Dialga, and I do decide to just go with the Icy Wind to lower that attack, and then I'll go ahead and retreat into Togekiss here. So Togekiss would be able to take an Iron Head, and with the attack lowered, it's still going to hurt, as you're going to be able to see here, but you still can tank it. Now, thanks to Glaceon, the Dragon Breath is going to be doing that much less damage, so the Togekiss will be able to survive, be able to feint it down with Charms, and now we have a charge move ready to go for whatever he does bring in. That is going to be his own Togekiss, so we're going to be going for that Ancient Power here. And now we have the Glaceon in the back. Now, how am I going to pull myself out of this situation? So we do have half health on this. Ran into a little bit of lag here. That wasn't good. He is down 0 shield, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and go for that Avalanche. This is going to be able to take him out there. He's going to be able to bring in his Giratina Origin form, in which I still have a shield, and everything on there, I'm assuming, is going to be Ghost type, so we were looking okay there. No need to prolong this battle here, so I just go for the Outrage, going for that massive hitting move there, and he's able to get to another move, which I'm assuming is going to be Ominous Wind, shielding it up, and finishing it off with quick moves. So, unfortunately, I made a little bit of a mistake doing these battles, and that was not kind of equipping Garchomp, because it is my best buddy to have that boost. Alright, now this is a good matchup, but the only problem is I'm either going to have to burn shields, and if I let it go through, even an Ominous Wind is going to be hurting me, because Glaceon is kind of squishy, unfortunately, but it does have some tech lowering the attack, which gets a pretty good usability in Master League if you play it right. Once the Pokemon is locked in, say they do switch. So they do take us out. We decide not to use a shield. We're going to go ahead and go in here with a Togekiss. They're switching into Melmetal, and we're going to go into our Garchomp immediately. Rock Slide, not very effective. And then Superpower is going to hurt us, as you're going to be able to see here. Now, what I should have done is waited until they did Superpower and then use my Sand Tomb. Although using the Sand Tomb now is enabling my quick moves to do more damage in the long run, but their attack is lowered, assuming they're probably going to shield it, so just going to continue on with the Sand Tombs here, waiting for them to continuously get off these multiple superpowers, which is like, you know, they're invested at this point. Might as well use the whole Melmetal to go down with the ship. So if they do decide to let it just faint there, and we're going to go ahead and try to bait the shield. And we get it. Fantastic. Switching into Togekiss immediately here to absorb whatever they're going to throw at me. And they're going to be bringing out their Snorlax without any shields on their end. Let's just hope we get the boost here. No boost, unfortunately. But we're still looking pretty good because we still have a shield. And I do decide to use it right here, because we will be able to finish off the Snorlax with Charms. And barely surviving this Body Slam, I do believe. I had my fingers crossed there, so yeah, good amount of health left. Able to get off a Ancient Power and almost finish it off. I do switch into Garchomp immediately. No more shields, and just go for that Sand Tomb, so that thing cannot farm on me. Ran into a little bit of lag here at the end of the battle. I just thought something was happening there, but nothing did, so great. Moving on to the next one here, like I said, Glaceon every single round in the front. Alright, so we have a great lead here. As you can see, we're catching great leads with the Glaceon. The problem remains, though, it's very squishy. They're switching into Dialga. This is great. I'm just going to go ahead and, I believe, go for Icy Wind. Okay, so we lower the attack. It is locked in here. We've seen this in the first round, right? But I do make a bit of a mistake this time around. So last time I did just farm it down and use the shield, right? Because at this point we'll be just shield this up and then we can just save our energy. But we actually hit the charge moves at the same time and I kind of wasted it there. So if I would have gotten the boost, that would have worked out. But unfortunately, I'm not able to use my ancient power at this point on that Togekiss, burning their last shield. So I'm kind of forced to go in here with my Glaceon, and we're not able to get any charge moves off, and we just, you know, messed up there. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see what happens though. They do switch into Giratina Origin. I was like, okay, sounds good, sounds good. And we're just going to get off an Outrage. They have no more shields. They just need to go for a Shadow Ball at this point. And it's a game over. I didn't tap on the Sandtube because there was no point. Alright, moving into the next battle. And we're met with the Machamp. Now this is not a good lead at all. So we're just going to go ahead and go with Togekiss here. Probably not the best idea going into the hard counter. But they do switch into a Mamoswine. And I'm battling a lot of rank 9s because I'm testing out all kinds of stuff, guys. I didn't just come up with this Cynthia idea. I had it in the back of my mind for a while, but I wanted to test out other gym leaders, Elite Fours, and champions to see how their teams work. Some of them did great, some of them did horrible, and this is the winner right here, and I'm going to be bringing you guys more. So, yeah, sorry, rank 9s. But yeah, anyways, so we're in a pretty comfortable position here. And we're going to be shielding that up. It was a heavy slam. It would have been super effective. They do switch into their Machamp. I don't know if they hit the wrong charge move here. They go for Cross Chop. Yeah. And so they're going to be bringing back their Snorlax. We have an Ancient Power. And we'll be able to finish it off. And we get a boost. I think we got a boost prior to. I was just talking. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that was a double boost there. So this is a weird matchup. It does favor Glaceon, because the Mamoswine is part ground, so it's taking a lot of damage from the ice moves. And we're just going to go for Icy Wind here. And their attack fell, and they did bait me the first time around. I thought they might hit me with a Bulldoze, although I think it might have been a little too quick. Or an Ancient Power, that's what I was worried about. But that's alright, they still have 2 shields. Let's go, we have a bunch of energy. So we're just going to go for the Icy Wind here, lower their attack. They shielded up, that's fine. Because what we're going to do is go for Avalanche now. Alright, let's see how much this does with a Glaceon. Alright, it's pretty good. It's just about half health there. Unfortunately, they did farm us up. That's okay, we can go in here with Togekiss, a little bit of lag. And I think we're going to be able to tank this because we already lowered the attack. We don't really have too much to worry about here. They do make a switch into Giratina. I was like, huh, what can I do here? So we're going to let this go through. It's a Dragon Claw trying to get a shield possibly. We're going to be going for Ancient Power. And like usual, just hoping we get the boost. But no boost, that's okay. Doing as much damage as possible with the Togekiss here. I was like, alright, this is going to be a bit tricky. Let's see what we can do here. So we're going to just, I was thinking of farming it down, but I was like, nah, that's going to take too much time. He's going to be able to Dragon Claw me out of here before then. So we're just going to go ahead and go for the Sandtube, lower the attack, and then finish it off with quick moves. But I forgot that the Dialga was like at a sliver of health left. I was thinking it was at like half health, so I was preparing for that. But there in comes the Dialga, and it goes down immediately. And then we're able to Outrage. A little bit excessive, I know. So there you have it, Cynthia, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who may find this interesting. And I will continue to bring you more battles like this. So this is a bit of a throwback from back in the day where I used to go up against gyms using a specific theme from a gym leader or possibly an Elite Four member, just like this, or even a champion. So there you have it, trainers. Pretty fun. I will be bringing you more videos like this, but the thing is we're going to be getting Season 1 started soon, so the official score is going to start, so I don't know how much people are going to actually want to do this. Probably should have thought of this a little bit sooner in the preseason, but It's all good. We still have a couple of days to test out random things and just have fun with the game, unless you're just trying to bring your score up, in which case that's perfectly fine. You do what you gotta do, but I enjoy using random Pokemon. Anyways, thanks again for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.